Happy day, everybody. Captain Sam here once again with another encouraging and mind-moving briefing. So, I always like to talk about people that are standing in the courage and the light of their hearts today, with the tenacity of their minds, standing in integrity. More and more folks like that are coming to the surface today. We're seeing them, and there's a big backlash against them. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But I want to talk about one specific individual. Way back in the 1930s, Dr. Royal Raymond Rife, that's R-I-F-E, had an invention. And with his invention, using frequency, was literally able to cure people of disease. And he experimented on people that had cancer, and many of them had terminal cancer. Every single one of them recovered. Now, you can do your own research and check that for yourself, but I've known about this gentleman for a long time. And this book literally fell out of my library, okay, when I was working out today, and I opened the page and I started reading about him again. So it inspired me to talk about him a little bit. So what happened? Well, the AMA at the time, it was made public in the 30s, but the AMA at the time wanted him to use his technology for profit. And he didn't want to. He did not want to. So what happened? Well, you know what happened. They confiscated all his equipment, destroyed his laboratory, and they started a smear campaign to ridicule him. Now, that was in the 1930s, and there's been many other men and women since then that have tried to stand up. And more so are doing this today. So let's just talk about cancer for a minute. Probably the number one money-making disease that's promoted by the AMA. Check the records. 1 in 2 men or 1 in 3 women, or the other way around. But 1 in 3 or 1 in 2 Americans today will come down with cancer, and that's by their own records. Holy smokes. Wow. And then they're going to profit tremendously off poisons, literally poisons and radiation, which if that doesn't kill you and you survive, well, you'll be all right, I guess. All right. And they all get kickbacks on those poisons too. And I'm not here to talk about that. And I'm not talking about the average medical practitioner who simply has to follow directions and do what they're told, because that's literally what happens. And if they don't, they're out of a job, they're out of their money, and they can't exist. Wow, could you imagine how many of us have had relatives and friends die of cancer? Okay? Horribly die. Oh, but they had good insurance, so everything got paid for. Everything. Hey, women, let's cut your breasts off so you don't come back again. Insanity. Absolute insanity, and I can say it because I'm not part of that system. So I guess my message is really trying to awaken people today to realize there are other choices, other alternatives. And how do you find them? Well, first you got to start by being in here. And I'm sharing information you can all find. And the younger generation today, you're the ones. And there's one gentleman out there that I met yesterday that really is talking about energy and electrogravitics and magnetism and how powerful that can be. And I'm telling you, son, go forward. Don't stop. All right? I just want to share that little message. Stand in the light and integrity today, because it's powerful. It's illuminating, and eliminating the darkness. And so many of our structures on this planet, in this country, are egotistic structures of insanity, of enslavement. And that's all I'm going to say. So chart a different course today. Move in a different direction. All right, I'm going to make more videos. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and let's just keep on going and sharing information. I love you all. Thank you. Have a great day.